Your main man, Underwood, with another installment of Fixer 5. Let's start off right with this. Now, I've been buying loads and loads of books, and a lot of other stuff besides just coming here. I'm only showing you guys the decent stuff, basically the stuff I keep for my son, and probably since the last one I did, a few other things I picked up that I just don't remember to show you guys here. I have this. Everything for this set is in there. There were 2 sets up there. There were 2 boxes when I went in. I believe I paid like $6.25 for this. There's no price on there. Let's peel them off already. I paid $6.25 since everything for that. Plus, there were 2 boxes in there, 2 like big boxes. The other one didn't have anything in it at all. Probably 2 people, the same person probably brought both of them in, and everything was in this box. They put both boxes out. This one had everything in it. The other box was empty. Because I opened them both up. I was looking, I was like, okay. Pull out my instruction manual, I'm like, wait a minute. How many bags I got here? And then there was another bag inside it. It was just Legos that did not go with this. Just tons of them. Like, this bag was so boxed. You can see the inside. That's the set. And a Lego box is not really packed inside. There's extra room in pretty much any big Lego box you're going to find. Not in this one. It was actually bowed out. There was so much stuff in it. So, you know, definitely jacked it in, I guess. Because I found out when I got home, and otherwise they just have they had an empty box up there. So I picked it all up for I think $6.25. That whole set, plus like a whole nother set that was that kind, and then just a whole nother bag. You know, probably a $5 bag of just additional Legos. So that was really a hell of a deal. Because a set like that goes for, I don't know, that's at least new, and it is new. As you can see, you know, it's all in package. The box is beat up, but I am not a collector. I do not care if the box is beat up. That's immaterial. It's going to my kid. I'm not trying to use it for a birthday present or anything. You know, my kid will, of course, probably get it as a birthday present or something, but that's $6.25 for something that's, I don't know, $60 to maybe $85. Picked up 2 brand new Transformers. And I love to get them brand new because Transformers are one of the toys that, the new ones, they just suck in terms of quality. These are shitty, poorly, horrendously made toys. I find them all the time at thrift stores. They are the #1 by a gigantic margin broken toy I find at thrift stores. The majority of Transformers I find at thrift stores actually are broken. They'll stuff them up in bags. They'll be missing heads or wings or anything. This guy was actually quite cool, and I had not this exact same version, but the same guy in a different, I don't know what you call it, but a different version of the figure, and it was broken. So I was like, I think this was the guy from the movie that, like, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But he's kind of cool, and, you know, that's not a tiny figure. Like, you see them together. This is like at least one size category above this guy, but they were each $125. So with the quickness, it's Ransack and Rampage. With the quickness, your main man counts to plug those and added them to my son's collection. Also for $125, I got this. And like, back, basically loaded up, and he shoots him off his wrist, I guess, for Venom. But $1.25 in the set. It's brand new in the package. Why wouldn't you grab that? I picked up at the flea market today for $4. I picked up this rock, and this is all going to be sold. I picked up that rock and that Goldberg. I sell wrestlers easily. They sell $2 a piece. They're very easy to sell. And I picked up this Han Solo in the package. I'll probably try for $4. I maybe, you know, you can go down to $3, but I'll have them out there for $4 for a while before I go down to $3. Star Wars figures in the package brand new. I'm really easy to sell. But I picked all that up for $4. I figure I can probably make about a $4 profit. I just want those to sell. I bought, let's see, I paid $2.25 for all this stuff. This Transformer, he may be missing stuff, but I think he's a triple changer. Because he's clearly got like helicopter stuff down here. I haven't even tried to change him. I can see he has his head, and it looks like he has arms and feet, so he probably has most of the stuff. You know, there might be something missing. I don't know who he is, but I'm pretty damn sure he's a triple changer. Like he's got to be with the stuff he has on him, you know. Or maybe he changes the more things. I don't know. But I got that guy. This, and I have no idea what this is. If you hit me the time signature, let me know what this is. That'd be great. This is definitely something I would think I'll probably sell. I mean, maybe it's something really cool. I don't know. But I have no idea what this thing is. And I know there are a lot of you out there that are absurdly knowledgeable. So if you can help your main man out, that would be appreciated. I picked up this Optimus Prime, and I got jacked because I thought I had all the stuff. In fact, the back bag had been opened up. Like some kid came in there and to play with it. And like there has these 3 pieces, right? And 2 of them were outside the bag. And I mistakenly thought the other thing was a transformer. I think I counted that. I was like, oh, God, I got all 4 of them. And then when I got home, opened it up, I was like, oh, because these are the pieces that go to this. And, you know, so I'm down 1. That sucked, right? But, you know, maybe we'll find another one at some point. I don't know. Because otherwise, it's like the Optimus Prime comes and you put other pieces on him, not just probably the body part. I got this Reek Star Wars Superhero Squad, and this Reek. My son has like a real one. He doesn't play with Superhero Squad toys, so I just saw those. He plays with the 3 3/4 inch, the classic ones for Star Wars, and their Star Wars stuff is your own. So this is brand new with him. I didn't look out for brand new, but it was in like a bag with a bunch of stuff. Basically, a lot of little people and stuff like that I picked up. I'm selling those. The other thing I started buying with My Little Ponies, I could sell the fuck out of those. I'll buy like a big bag, and it'll be like $2.25, $3.25, $4.25, and I'll drop them like $1, $2 each. That's not there. You know, if you get, I don't know, I think I laid out like maybe $7 on those on the last thrift store trip, and I don't know, that $7 is going to turn about $35. So all day long, I'm going to do that, right? I picked all this stuff up for $2. This is like a really, if I can use this in my mouth, a really cool looking T-Rex. And there was this, which is like missing a piece. So I don't know, this is kind of not the awesomeness. But the reason I bought it was for this. I think this is from How to Raise a Dragon or Train a Dragon or something like that. It looks like it's actually missing a tiny piece right here on the back of the tail, which I did not notice. So I was checking to make sure it looked complete, but it's like a Dracula too. Something my son is. I don't even think he's seen that one yet. He went with it that day, so he's gonna really enjoy that one. I picked up at the flea market today, first time in like a long time, and I picked up a lot of stuff. Even though it was raining a lot at the flea market. I know the original one of those guys worth $1 billion. This is not the original one, so anyone don't worry about that. But he's in like pretty much like new shape. I mean, he just came out of a package, and I paid $1 for him. And I picked that up. One of my son has, you can see from the Star Wars collection I did before. If you haven't seen that, check that video out. You know, that guy right there. I think we have like 2 of that exact same version. But I'm gonna keep buying them because when I was a kid, I thought this was the man. This was the man to me when I was a kid. This was like the coolest looking Star Wars figure. And I grabbed like all the accessories too. So I don't know. There's a sand person with a backpack. He found this backpack. That's how you do it on Tatooine, son. Believe it. That's a Sandman. I paid $1 for him. This is a stormtrooper with a removable helmet. So we're already over like 60 stormtroopers. And there's just one more for the collection for my son. I wasn't sure if I had this one or not in his collection. So I said, well, it's $1. I'll go ahead and pick it up. He's already got it. I'll just throw it there and sell it. I also picked up, the Han Solo's already out there. I picked up this biker stormtrooper and a Han Solo. They were 50 cents each. The woman said, oh, yeah, if you'd been there earlier, I had a whole bunch of them. I said, man, oh, well. I'm never there early. I'm always one that comes late. That's my strategy. I'm not like Bradley Call trying to be the early worm. I'm trying to get there at the end and just scoop up all the bargains. Because people are like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to lug this stuff back home. You know, a lot of these people, they're just taking these toys on home. So, also, for $1, we picked up Count Dooku. He did not have a Count Dooku. So, I guess, I don't really remember the movie order. I don't know if maybe they didn't make a Count Dooku toy from the first movie. I'm not really sure. Oh, also, I showed you the Optimus Prime. I got the trailer for it, too. I paid 75 cents for that. It was just over 75 cents. I was like, I bet that's the trailer that goes to Optimus Prime in there. So I got, like, literally everything for him, right? Except one little piece, which makes the whole difference. So, that quite sucks. I got this in a bag with 2 broken Transformers. He's quite fine. Unfortunately, my son already has him. So he's just going to go out there, and I'll try to recoup my money on him. He's got everything on him, but the gimmick there, and you know, even a little joint there. So I got these for these were $2 each. April O'Neil, and you saw I did a video of my son's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. fact, I remember those. I don't remember those from a cartoon or anything, but there was a video game they had from the arcade. In fact, I think my son and I bounce house sometimes, and they have those in the video game. You have to fight them. So I remember those things. And there's some of them there. So you get April, you get that stuff, $2, brand new in the package. I think that's a really good deal. I also picked up Joker. He's got to go for $2. All his accessories. You know, I'm not going to leave the Joker there. Hope not. One toy my son has already logged off, so I didn't quite know where that is. I'll show you guys this one next. And this lights up and makes, in fact, I think I've turned it off. I'm not going to try to find all the buttons and everything. But it, like, the fist drops down. My son already has one of these. Just bought this, so I think I paid $1 for it. I'm going to put it up for like $4. And I paid, well, let me show you these first. I bought these. These are like a quarter each. Anybody wants them? I mean, I'm happy to sell. I bought these just to sell them. Bought this. It's like a mango. And for a quarter, I'll buy these. I went down to Goodwill. They had a big stack of them. There's tons of them. But they were like $1 each. And, like, you know, it starts getting a little gamblery. There was a guy checking out when I came in with a stack of them. And then I saw them up at the other Goodwill. We have two Goodwills are like absurdly close to where I live. One's a walking distance, one's not very far. So I happened to see him over where I'm going through this stuff. He comes up underneath. I was like, oh, can I slightly grab this Atari here? I look down, I say, yeah, man, go ahead. You're taking it back to 1983, aren't you? He starts laughing. Yeah, 1983, man, that's what we're doing right here. Get this Atari. And I start talking to him a minute. And he said, he had a little scanner with him. He starts saying, man, I found these books. I said, man, I saw you. I recognized you from, you were going out when I was coming in when you were going out. And he says, oh, yeah. So we were talking about that. And he said, oh, well, my scanner, those books are $40 each. I paid $1. I don't know, because on Amazon, somebody might have to be selling a book for $40. Doesn't mean it's ever going to move. You know, you might put a book up there for $4, and it still doesn't move. But you know, good luck to him. Hopefully he'll do something with that. I picked this up for $1. Yeah, this book I will buy for $1. This book I'm gonna have to show you guys some artwork in here. I've not read this yet to my son. I'm really actually looking forward to reading this one to my son. This is a hell of a good looking book here. Let's do a couple pictures. Why not? You guys, if you get bored, you like some, whatever. You got that one, and then you got. You already seen that picture from the front. Oh, this is what did it for me. I said, man, I have to have this book. Look at that, man. Can you see those pictures, man? That is cool. Look at the little ostrich things with bug eyes and nutsacks on their chin, right there. I'm not kidding. Move over. Just an observation. But those things look cool. I said, man, I have to have this book. I got to read about that stuff. But that Dragon Book, $1. I picked this up. I know a lot of the RPG guys, if you're watching, will probably find this quite cool. Murder Mystery is in a box. Now, the box itself has like a weird warping to it, but it's brand new. I mean, this is still factory wrap. It has a price tag of $27.95 on this. I paid $2.25 plus tax. That's what I paid for this. So, one of my friends, she has a couple of these. In fact, I think she has this one. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll sell this or we'll play it sometime. I'm leaning towards playing it, but we'll have to see how it goes. I bought some toys. I bought 3 toys. One of them I can't find. My son immediately grabbed it. He was all into it. One of the boys at his preschool apparently had the toy. It was one of the bad guys from Small Soldiers. He's oh, Daddy, can I have this? Can I have this? He usually doesn't. He's like, oh, get this. Yeah, this is nice. But he was bugging for it. I was like, oh, all right. You know, this is $1. Whatever. And the same guy, he's really is a weird guy. He looks like Santa Claus. And he has this workshop. Like, he sells tools and stuff like that, and he sells toys. It's weird. He's like Santa Claus. I tell my kid, yeah, I said, you think that's Santa Claus? He's like, yeah, I think that's Santa Claus. He's got a little workshop set up. So I just like to take my son in there, just, you know, regardless. Yeah, and here's some more stuff. I got like a G.I. Joe backpack and a lightsaber. Actually, I dropped a gun. I had a Star Wars gun. I was going to grab 2 of the Star Wars figures, but oh well. And when you grab some accessories, that's always nice. I'll show you that in a second. But he got, for $6, he got that. It's like a big Small Soldier. It's a bad guy to him. This was in pieces in there, but I put it all together. It's like the Ewok chair. I guess it doesn't have like poles out of it, but it's still the Ewok chair. He had a ton of Star Wars figures in there, only $1, but you know. His prices are weird. Like, some of his prices are out ridiculously over the top. I said, you have any garbage pail kits? He says, yeah. I got them right here in 1986. I said, awesome. How much you want for the stack? He said, $1 each. I'm like, now if you go on eBay, I bought like for like $5, $6 shipped to my house, like 100 and almost 200 garbage pail kids. Not that they were in great condition, but his were in wretched condition. So you can see 200 shipped to your house for $6, let's say. $1 each? No, no way. I mean, people, sometimes they give very confused ideas as to what things are worth. A lot of people up there at the flea market trying to charge like inside. We have like an inside part of the flea market, and then we have the outside table. Outside the table is great. Inside, it's not so great. Like they think you're getting full retail on stuff, which you are not going to get. But he had this in there. This other thing. He has a price tag of $8, and I just I pretend I didn't even see the price tag because I don't finna pay $8 for this. I said, well, how much you want on it? And I've been in there before, and I think I ain't finna bullshit for no $8. He was like, oh, let me have 5 on it. So I took. And he wanted one on the other toy. So I took them both up there. And I said, all right, look, I'll give you 6 for these, but you throw this chair in for free. And he says, yeah, all right, whatever. So you got that. It's got wheels, so it rolls. Of course, this is, if you don't know what this is Parallax from the Green Lantern movie. And so he moves. In fact, I'm trying to roll him on ID. But see his arms go back and forth when he rolls. In fact, I mean, this is looking clumsy as hell, but it's not. I just do that, and then it's boom! Yeah, that's right, and he grabs you with his big claw, and he can actually grab a Green Lantern figure and pull it inside his chest cavity here. I had seen this guy in the store before. I was like one of the really expensive toys. I said, man, that guy's badass. Now we have it. Of course, I quite like Green Lantern. I have the Green Lantern ring for my son. But one of my good friends on here, Sonny Leslie, sends me the Sinestro Corps ring. So we're well versed in the Green Lantern. And speaking of Green Lantern, we got a Green Lantern pull that was amazing. Besides that, $3 each. Boom! These I think are like 15 each in the store. So that's the Hal Jordan one. Unfortunately, they sell these like individually too. My son already has that one. But there's a Green Lantern. He didn't really have very many of those. And then the Guardians. That's what I pretty much bought that for $3. Brand new in the package. You have this one. Again, ran the same problem. Sinestro. Already had that Sinestro. But it's a lantern and it's a Guardian. And these are different Guardians. We have that's Saeed, which is like the main. This is like the main one, pretty much. He's not like the boss, but he's like the one that they build a Mostoria with. And there's Boris, who I don't really know much about that one. And here you have Rankara and Kilowog, which is awesome because while he has a Kilowog, he doesn't have that Kilowog. So this was like the best of the sets to me. She also had like 2 sets that were just like one guy, and then they had like some kind of like construct thing with them for $3. I was like, I think I'll pass on those. But we picked that up. That was our haul. Any questions on, if you guys know, just hit me with the time signatures. Let me know what's good. Thanks for watching, guys.